Hello everyone and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Oh crap. Kinda forgot to check my inventory. I guess I should be fine. Well, it's time to finally confront Ja'ula. Sorry, just needed something to drink real quick.
The treacherous Ja'ula has requested to speak before the High Council on Kronos. A little-used Klingon law has restored her house, temporarily. And as matriarch of her house, she has the right to speak before the Council if she wishes. Whether she leaves the Great Hall alive or in chains remains to be seen. She has much to answer for. As part of the task force assigned to deal with Ja'ula, I have requested your presence during this meeting. Should the barbarian make a nuisance of herself, I expect you to do what must be done.
Okay. Oh, and I can get the nanopulse disruptor pistols.
Serve the Empire well.
I don't serve your empire, Jim Pock. I serve the Federation. Attendees are still arriving, Admiral. Alliance Command would like you to meet with Captain Cogran of the Kittimer before things begin. He has some diplomatic insight to share with you. Acknowledged. Nature out. Oh, and then here's Van Zyl and Rena Kev.
This will be a historic day. There will finally be a reckoning for Ja'ula and House Mokai. While I'm surprised that the Chancellor has seen fit to allow Ja'ula to speak, I believe it is only a formality. One way or another, she will face justice today.
I'm kind of surprised how we're not like, hey, it's good to see you again. It's been a while. How have things been with you since the Iconian War? Do you think she will surrender without a fight?
Ha! She is Klingon. She is coming here for a fight. Trust me, surrender is not her goal.
If not surrender, what is her goal?
Ja'ula was a skilled politician well before she became the matriarch of her house. I think she hopes to sway other great houses to her cause today. Normally, I would consider this a wasted effort, but
You have concerns.
Yes, there are many Klingons who hold Ahula's brother Takuma in high esteem. They honor his dreams and his vision, especially where the Federation is concerned. Unfortunately, many Klingons see Ahula in the same light. That concerns me greatly.
I see. Recommendations.
In addition to the Chancellor himself, I would speak to a few House dignitaries before the event begins. Any insight we can gain on their motivations will be valuable. I would begin with House Martok. They are currently neutral, but that may not last. A word from Martok can change the course for many houses.
Who else should I speak with?
House Duras is as always aligned with Jimpak. They may speak with you on matters the Chancellor will not, however. House Collect was once a staunch ally of House Mokai, and many believe they have renewed that alliance. I would see where they stand if you can. Finally, I would speak with a representative from House Mokai.
That is an unusual suggestion.
Recall the ancient Klingon proverb. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. A car is an arrogant braggart. You might slip up and reveal valuable information to you.
That's not just a Klingon proverb from what I recall. I don't remember where it's from. Agreed. I will return once I have spoken with those representatives. I'm a bit confused by the uniform color choice. Why do you have purple? And you have what looks to be black on maybe black? Or is that supposed to be a really dark blue? Then yours is a normal color with green on it, from what it looks like. Start with you. Oh God!
Speak quickly, or I will acquaint you with the business end of my boot.
What has happened to your face? I would speak with you about the upcoming meeting.
What of it? Old Jimpak will puff up his chest and make a lot of loud, irritating noises before he tries to put Ja'ula to the blade.
Something amusing you.
Besides that foolish look on your face, yes, something amuses me greatly. Stick around, and you will learn what it is soon enough. You, Jimpak, and all the other ligament chewers that fill the hall with noise and flatulence. This is tiresome. Go bother someone else, assassin of joy.
As you wish. Starfleet, notorious for assassinating joy. Don't believe me? Look at the synthale.
You there! Not you! You! Yes! Come over here! Warath, son of Waldon, has a warrior's thirst! Are you here to bring me more blood wine?
No. Seems like you've had enough.
I'll be the judge of that, globfly. I could drink Kalis himself under the table if I wanted to. What do you want, then, if not to refill my flagon?
Your thoughts on today's summit.
My first thought is that it's a fine excuse to drink. My second thought is that I need more to drink. There they are. All my thoughts on this so-called summit.
I'll leave you to it then. Kabla! Car.
You. I never forget a face, and yours is one I thought I'd never see again. Tell me, have you come to seek vengeance for your dead friends, Starfleet? I believe we have a little time before this ridiculous summit begins. Shall we bare our blades and finish things like warriors?
Tempting. But now is not the time, and you know it, Akar.
You disappoint me, Starfleet. Staining my blade with your life's blood would have been glorious. Then again, the day has just begun. Perhaps you will find your spine and change what little mind you have inside that thin, ugly skull of yours. Should that come to pass, I will be waiting.
And in the meantime...
In the meantime, I must endure this pathetic excuse for diplomacy. But soon, Ja'ula will speak truth to power, and her voice will be heard throughout the Empire. When she is done, all true Klingon warriors will know the truth and do what must be done. Soon there will be justice. At last.
But for whom?
We shall see, Starfleet. Soon, we shall see.
For once, do the right thing, Akar. The honorable thing.
Gavan, I take it you're here to see where my house stands on the Ja'ula problem.
I'm surprised House Duras still exists.
Ja'ula is a product of a dead age, chasing the dreams of her martyred brother, seeking the glory of a war long ended. She is a threat to the prosperity of the Empire, and will be dealt with as such.
The Chancellor has said similar things on the matter.
Yes. Well, I do not agree with the Chancellor on all things. He has the best solution for this problem, and he will have the support of my house. If there's nothing else, there are other matters that require my attention.
Thank you for your time, Captain.
You picked a fine time to visit Kronos, my friend. Ja'ula and Chancellor Jempok have everyone on a knife's edge these days, thanks to their clash of wills. As you know, Klingon diplomacy can be quite combative at times. Who knows? Perhaps we will fight at each other's side once again.
Well, that would be an honor, General. I hope it doesn't come to that.
I would not cling to that hope too tightly. Jempok is running out of allies, and the Mokai have more friends than he knows about. If it comes to blows, be on your guard. Someone might decide it's time to put their knife in your heart.
Where do you stand on the matter, General?
I will do what is right for my family, for my house, and for the Empire. Always. Never doubt that, my friend. Jempok and I have unfinished business, but that will be resolved in good time. I will not see all I have fought for destroyed by this Mokai upstart. For now, Jempok has my support.
Understood. Thank you, General.
Gavan, thank you for attending this summit. If we are lucky, it will end quickly and without bloodshed.
And if we're unlucky...
I will deal with the Mokai trader and her misbegotten How swiftly and with finality. If there is any part of them that remains Klingon, they will meet their ending with honor as warriors.
Hello, Sargoroth. And if not?
If not, they will spend the rest of their days in the frozen depths of the penal colony at Rurapente. At least there they will provide some service to the Empire.
I think many would choose death over such a fate.
We'll find out soon enough. The barbarian is due to arrive shortly. Be wary. The woman is treacherous. She may try any number of things to avoid her unpleasant fate.
Good advice. Thank you for your time, Chancellor.
The time draws near. Return to my position. We will watch the proceedings from here.
Acknowledged. On my way.
Jaula. She's here.
The council recognizes the leader of House Mokai. Speak!
Klingons! Warriors of the great houses, in the name of Kalis and of Takuvma, hear me now! You know my name. You know my house, and what it has done for the Empire. And today, I come before you with the truth. The Chancellor of this great empire is a coward and a liar! He stole his title! He claimed it after winning a duel to the death with Martok. And yet Martok, the true Chancellor, still lives. But Jimpok's dishonor doesn't end there. When the Herc returned, he hid from our greatest enemy like a craven fakiri. Once my brother led the Empire to glory, we had the Federation on their knees! And now we build ships with them. These stains on our honor must be cleansed! Let us bring an end to Jimpok's reign!
You dare to speak of honor here? You? Unknown traitor to the Empire? The only thing ending today is you, woman!
I think not! Patak! Death to Jimpok! Kapow! Death to the Titan! Death to Jimpok!
Lady Jaula, we must leave this place.
No, I will not go!
Ukara, Jarichu!
This battle is all but won! Fight on for the Empire! Come here. There are things we need to discuss. So much for diplomacy. I had a feeling that Jaula would attack. I admit surprised at the number of allies he had on his side, however.
You know, I'm surprised she mentioned the battle with the Herc and how Jimpok refused to fight. But where was she when the Herc were fighting us? Oh well. What now?
Jimpok will demand swift retribution on Jaula and any house that stood with her today. I suspect my days of neutrality will be coming to an end soon.
Understood. Honor to you and your house, General. Admiral, we've received a message from Alliance Command. There's been an attack in the Saran system. We've been ordered to investigate and render assistance to Allied forces there. Transporter room is standing by, awaiting your command. She was door dashing pizza.
I am Captain Karsnar of the Imperial battlecruiser Mupwich. It is good to see the face of an ally.
What happened here, Captain?
We were ambushed by Mokai rebels. The filthy Bachtak did not grant us a warrior's death in battle. Instead, they left us adrift in space, to die without honor. But now you are here. Assist us with repairs, that we might hunt those treacherous curs together, and send them howling to Grethor.
We'll get your ship ready for battle again.
Good. My crew yearns for glorious combat. Soon, there will be great deeds worthy of song. We will fight, and if we die, it will be with honor, and we will drink together in Stovakor. Kapla!
Stand by, Captain. We'll initiate repairs soon.
Jimpak will put these Mokai rebels down like the rabid targs they are. The Mokai return. Show them what it means to be a warrior.
Hey, I was preparing this guy.
Those are Imperial forces. They have joined forces with the Mokai.
Good. Then they'll die as well. Yes, this is the Excelsior 2.
So, it is true. Warriors from other great houses have joined forces with the Mokai. They dishonor their ancestors with this treachery.
The situation has become complicated.
Bah! They are traitors without honor, and will pay for their treachery with their lives. Quickly, there are other disabled ships. We must bring them back into the fight before the rebels return.
Agreed. Helm, let's get moving.
Come. Come and save these worms. Or join them in honorless death.
Honor, Mokai for time. I will later destroy your forces.
Your house, as they say, is about to burn. And we all know who fights in a burning house. Don't be a fool. Hear me now. This doesn't have to end with your death.
Why are you trying to negotiate with me? Oh, I'm listening.
This meeting does not have to end in battle. Join me. Fight at my side. And help me bring an end to Jempak. We both know war between Federation and Empire will happen one day. It is inevitable. Would you rather fight at my side, as an honored ally, or die under my boot?
You're a murderer, Drula, and you'll face justice for your crimes. No deal.
As you wish. You've made your choice. Now face the consequences. Fight well, and die with honor.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations.
wise man, not a fool. Only a few rebels left. What must be done?
Thank you for the follow.
Come on.
Oh, crap.
You have
What?
won.
What? Oh, crap.
Victory is ours! The rebels have been beaten! If only we could have put an end to their leader. You fought well today. Soon we will celebrate and... we are being hailed by the Chancellor himself!
On screen.
Gavan, you have won a glorious battle today, but the rebels are continuing their raid against Alliance forces. There is more work to be done. Kajnar, you are to travel to the nearest starbase for repairs. I need your ship at full strength.
What about us, Chancellor?
You are needed in another system to deal with the rebels. Transmitting coordinates on a secure channel now.
Those Starfleet ships won't last much longer against that Mokai force. Let's join the fight before it's too late.
Starfleet takes care of its own, Captain. Helm, take us in.
Enterprise, this is Sadea Base. Get clear! It's a clash!
Let's fire to disable those Starfleet ships. I want to get to the bottom of this. I've heard from the captains of those Starfleet ships that attacked us. It's not good news. It appears the Mokai infected their computer cores with a virus. To their systems, friends became foes. Let's help them clear the virus from their systems and get them back into the fight. I have a feeling we're going to need all the help we can get here.
I agree. We'll beam over digital warfare specialists to assist their crews.
This is Commander Sunul on Sadea Base. We're still clearing the virus from our core systems. We have partial control and should restore full ops soon. Our long-range sensors are picking up numerous signals at high warp, House Mokai, and Starfleet.
Looks like more trouble, and soon.
That's not the half of it. Those ships are all coming in on the same approach vector. I'd say it's a fair bet those Starfleet ships are under Mokai control. Stay sharp out there. This could be another rough fight.
Acknowledged. Catalina out.
Here they come, and they're locked and loaded. Those aren't Mokai ships. Those are rebels from other Klingon houses. More virus-controlled ships. Let's hope we can get the computers on those ships clear before more enemies come in for the kill.
Agreed. Remain on Overwatch, Captain. Go help the disabled ships.
We're still trying to get rid of this damn virus. But we have control of most systems, including long-range sensors. We're reading a lot of incoming signals. All Klingon this time.
I don't suppose those are Klingon reinforcements who are reading?
I doubt it. There's a lot of Mokai warp signatures in the mix. If I were to guess, I'd say all of those ships are hostile.
Understood. Be ready for them, Commander.
Here come the Mokai!
Who keeps turning on their full impulse? Gonna tractor me, I'll tractor you back.
Something's wrong. The virus. We're losing control. Reading massive system failures. All decks!
Hang on, Commander, we're on our way.
No, stay back. The mains! They're building toward a breach!
What's happening, Commander?
Savor your victory while you can. The field is yours, for now. But as you're about to see, my reach is long indeed. Your house burns bright, fools. There's still time to make the right choice, and rally to the banner of House Mokai. Choose wisely, or die like these fools.
Helm, take us away from Sadea Base. Sadea Base.
Watch the tape. All hands. Abandon.
Don't worry, it's still...
Must have
Oh,
used
nope.
the virus to
Okay.
remotely trigger a warp core breach. The damage was catastrophic. Looks like a few escape pods were able to eject before the explosion. We'll take care of them.
Understood, Captain.
There's more. Alliance Command sent orders our way. There's trouble in a Romulan star system. Mokai trouble. They asked for all of us to look into it, but under the circumstances, I think it's best for Enterprise to remain here with the survivors and the other ships.
Virus?
Yes. Until we can make absolutely sure their computers are virus-free, I don't want to risk taking those ships into battle. Each one of them could be rigged to blow, or worse. Go on ahead. We'll catch up as soon as we're able.
We read you, Commander.
Thank the elements. Please, do something about these Alachi attacking our position. Our defenses are barely holding, and our tactical satellites have been destroyed. We won't last much longer without your help.
We are on our way, Commander. Catalina out.
This has been a disturbing day, friend. First, a vessel older than my grandsire warps in, fires some sort of mystery weapon and warps out. Then, some sort of rift opens up and spews out an Alachi battle fleet, all before breakfast. What is going on here? Is this a new Iconian attack?
No, a Klingon revolutionary is behind this attack.
Why would a Klingon rebel care about a Republic outpost? And how are the Alachi involved?
It's a long story, Commander. But now we must focus on closing the rift.
Very well. It sounds like you have experience with this sort of thing. Do what you need to do. I've got my hands full keeping this base from blowing to bits.
Right. We'll handle the rift.
Watch out! Alachi are coming out of the rift! Target those Alachi and fire!
just in time. I think it's time to close that rift. Our sensors are picking up vessels on the other side. Ilachi by the look of these readings.
Agreed. We'll close the rift, Commander. Stand by.
Something's wrong. The rift isn't closing. Ilachi warships on intercept course. They're coming from the rift.
Well, let's just fire Genesis at it.
Reading more Ilachi ships on approach. Get ready to fight.
Hold your fire, my friends. The crew of the Liberator is here to help.
Captain Tarsev. It's good to see a friendly face.
We came as soon as we could. Juula is creating stronger rifts with her weapon. They are potent and extremely volatile. Your rift closing methods will not work. Fortunately, we Ilachi have more expertise with such problems.
If you can close the rift, now's the time, Captain.
Agreed. The process requires a considerable level of energy. My ship will be vulnerable to attack while we close the rift. Protect us while we work, and we'll do the rest.
We'll keep you safe. Let's get to work.
Hostile Ilachi fleet on sensors. Here they come.
Give me Genesis! Right into the rift.
This is the Liberator. Initiating rift closure process now.
Sounded like them. They must be dealt with. The rift is closed. Well done, everyone. Captain Tarsev, the Republic owes you its sincere thanks. My compliments to you and your crew.
You have our thanks as well, Captain.
Many among us were once Romulan, Commander Jirok. We are proud to be of service to the Republic. There are more of these rifts in several systems. We will do what we can to close them.
Understood. Thanks again, Captain.
I'm afraid Jaula isn't finished with us. I'm receiving a Priority 1 signal from the Kuvat system. Klingon revolutionaries are attacking a civilian shipyard. Transmitting the coordinates now. We'll join you there as soon as we've stabilized the situation on base station R88. Another warrior arrives to heed the call to battle. Come on!
Don't worry about that, Stargoreth. I don't think I asked a question. My dog's barking. What is she barking at? Somebody outside or just family outside? I don't see anything. Status report, Captain.
Ja'ula and her bootlicking Targ spawn have a fleet near the orbital shipyard complex. It is likely they mean to raid it for anything they can steal, or blow it to pieces to deny its services to the Empire.
Or both.
Indeed. Enough of this ligament chewing. We are here, ready to fight. Come, let us show them the price of their dishonor.
Stand by, Captain. Breaking up a transmission. All channels. It's Ja'ula.
People of Kufat, hear me now. I come to you now as a liberator, not a conqueror. I wish to free you from the tyranny of the false Chancellor, Jempok.
This ought to be interesting.
Kufat is the birth world of my mother. Stand with me now, and we will find honor and glory together. Some of you may choose to meet me in battle. So be it. I will grant you an honorable death. A warrior's death. The choice is yours.
I think we've heard enough here.
Been instructed to give you a chance to surrender, Ja'ula, that you might face justice. Do you accept? Or is there still a small part of you that remains Klingon? A part that demands to die in battle, with honor?
Make the right choice, Matriarch.
Weak, arrogant, and stupid is no way to go through life, Captain. I will correct your flaws in battle. If you're lucky, you might live to share the lessons with the other fools in your pathetic house.
I think we have our answer. Red alert! All hands! Battle stations.
Rebel forces. Good. The battle is not yet over.
The Enterprise and the Kittimer are here.
The barbarian shows her true colors at last. I will not rest until she pays for this cowardly attack. I swear it! But now is not the time for revenge. Now I must help the people of Kuvat. Be ready. When we find her, the Empire will need the best to take Jahula down. Will you answer the call?
You can count on me when the time comes, Captain. Catalina out.
This is a dark day. The poisonous words of Ja'ula have spread like wildfire throughout the Empire. Many warriors have dishonored their house and sworn allegiance to her. It is the first day of a Klingon civil war. It will not last for long. I will make every Klingon see Ja'ula for what she truly is. They will turn their backs on the so-called Liberator and her treacherous house. Soon I will place her skull in the Great Hall as a reminder to all. Betray the Empire, betray me, and you will pay the ultimate price, a traitor's death. Eternity in the halls of Grithor, forever damned, forever without honor. Serve the Empire well.
Oh god, that was a complete difference in audio. I know that's the next mission, but I kind of want to have a look-see here. Oh boy, looks like we have a while to go. I'll do this next mission, then I think I'm going to take a break.
It appears the hunt for Ja'ula may come to an end soon. Our latest intel indicates she's operating out of 4 key sectors, including Kitama. I've dispatched operatives to 3 of those sectors, but I want you to check out Kitama personally. I'm sending General Martok with you. If she's there, I want the Alliance's best to take her down and bring an end to this civil war. Do your best to take her alive. But if she forces your hand, give her that traitor's death she deserves. Serve the Empire well.
Out of Kittimer.
Made it. Good. In times like this, every warrior needs someone they can trust at their side. And when fighting the Mokai, someone to watch their back as well.
Good to see you too, General.
Cogran's here in that fancy new Alliance ship of his, flying Overwatch. Perhaps he's picked up some intel that could help us track down the Matriarch.
Let's find out. Elm, set a course for Kittimer's location.
Give my regards to the ferryman, Petach.
If the Mokai want to fight, then a fight they shall have. To battle!
Welcome to Kittimer. As you can see, the rebels are keeping us busy here. Skirmishers warping in to test our mettle. They have not found us lacking. As for Ja'ula, we've picked up some chatter recently. Nothing verified, but...
What is it?
Intelligence thinks she's in space, under cloak, planning her next attack. But the chatter suggests she may be planet-side, working with people friendly to her cause. A bold move, if it's true. I suggest sending a team to the surface to investigate. Hawk noch care!
Consider every possibility. Yes. Good advice.
We're picking up some erratic readings from the outer part of the sector. Could be more skirmishers trying to sneak in and sink their blades in our backs. We'll deal with it. You should keep looking for the matriarch.
Understood.
Good hunting. And tread carefully. A nest of diplomats can be a dangerous place.
Indeed. Good luck, Captain.
When the Ferengi say the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife, I believe they had diplomats in mind.
Interesting point.
I know some people down there. We might be able to get some intel out of them, provided they don't bore us to death with their witless banter.
That's a risk we'll have to take, I'm afraid. See you planetside, General.
This is Alliance Command. We've been expecting you. Your away team is cleared for transport to the diplomatic chambers, at your convenience.
Let's check in. Tedious, but necessary. The front desk officer might have some insight on the Ja'ula situation as well. They see every face that comes in here. Officially, at least.
Let's go then.
This building used to be a monument to Klingon glory. Much has changed.
Welcome to the diplomatic chambers. Several delegates are present to discuss the Mokai rebellion in the Chamber of Alliance nearby.
Speaking of Mokai, rumor has it Ja'ula might be on the grounds.
That is an interesting rumor, considering that several blood feuds have been declared against House Mokai. I would find that unlikely, not to mention messy.
I see. And where can we find the delegates?
You will find the Klingon delegation in the central area of the Chamber of Alliance. It is flanked on the left and right by the Romulan and Federation delegations, respectively. The delegation from the Dominion can be found across from the Klingons until their formal section is completed.
Thank you.
Let's see what the delegates know. The Chamber of Alliance is a couple of rooms ahead of us. So, this is the Chamber of Alliance. Huh. It wasn't long ago that it was called the Chamber of Conquest. I spent many a night in here, drinking blood wine and singing songs to honor the glorious dead, heroes all. Those days are gone. Conquest has given way to alliance, to diplomacy.
Do you see anyone you recognize here?
Several. I know 3 of the 4 delegates here. Some more than others, but enough to get their ear and see what they know about Ja'ula's whereabouts.
Which one of the 4 don't you know?
The one from the Dominion. They must have assigned a new Vorta.
I don't recognize this one. You'd better do the talking. Vorta and I do not always get along.
Understood. Let's see if anyone knows anything useful.
The Romulan wing is up these steps.
Greetings. I take it from the scowl on General Martok's face that this is not a social call. What brings you here today?
We're trying to track down Matriarch Drula.
Ah, yes. The name on so many lips these days. Fascinating woman. I suspect she'd make a good Romulan. After a visit to the tailor, of course. As for her whereabouts, I must disappoint you. I haven't the slightest idea where she is. And more's the pity. There's a considerable bounty on her head. Enough to buy a small moon, I'm told.
Are you certain? We have good reason to think she's here.
As a child, I had good reason to think my grandfather was blown up by James Kirk in the neutral zone. Only later did I learn he died in an alley after an ill-advised life choice involving a senator's mistress. You can see why my parents chose to tell me he died a hero. Sometimes we delude ourselves to avoid unpleasant truths. And such delusion can spread like wildfire in times of crisis.
Thank you, Ambassador.
This is who Jempak chose to be our representative?
Oh, there's a Lucari here. And Cardassian.
Nuxnak! Wait! Yes, I know your face. You're quite the hero, eh? Ah, my manners. You must forgive an old warrior. What do you need?
Have you heard anything about Drula being seen on Khitomer?
Drula? Pah! That craven witch doesn't have the spine to show her face. Even in a place like this, she's not even a true Mokai. She married into the house to get her pathetic father out of debt. The only member of that line worth anything was Takuvma. Glory to his name.
And yet there are rumors she's here.
Gossip! The ramblings of old fools with dull blades and nothing better to do than run their mouth. Honestly, if you believe every rumor you heard, Drula would be leading an army of augments with Kalis reborn at her side.
Thank you, Ambassador.
This one looks particularly smug, even for a Vorta.
On behalf of the Founders and of the Dominion they created, I welcome you. Tell me, how may I be of assistance?
Have you heard anything about Drula being seen in this area?
What a fascinating question. Can you imagine how chaotic it would be in this hallowed hall if that were so? I honestly don't know who would kill her first, though I suppose the logical choice would be a member of the Klingon delegation.
Perhaps you've heard something. Off the record?
I'm afraid I'm not one to give consideration to rumors and idle gossip. I am a Vorta, after all. We prefer to operate in the realm of fact and truth. I do wish you success in your endeavors, however.
Thank you, Ambassador.
The Federation wing is up these steps.
Hey there, Ambassador.
Hello. It's hard to believe this is real sometimes. Consider, 2 years ago, the Klingons and the Federation were at war. The Romulan Republic was in its infancy, and the Dominion was a vast silent enigma.
Indeed.
And now, we have a grand alliance spanning across all 4 quadrants, a symbol of galactic diplomacy at its finest. This place was once a symbol of conflict and conquest. Now, it is a beacon to all, a tribute to peace and friendship.
For some, certainly. For others, old memories die hard.
Perhaps. I prefer to see Kittimer as a statement. Despite the great threats from forces like the Borg, the Iconians, and the Herc, when we stand together, we survive the storm.
And what of the current threat?
Matriarch Ja'ula. Alliance efforts to bring her to justice and end her campaign of terror are in full effect, as you know. We've come too far together to see a misguided warrior from a darker time bring it all crashing down around us. We will prevail, my friend. Count on it.
I hope you're right, Ambassador. For all our sakes.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Your service to the Federation has helped us build the Alliance and keep it safe. We're in your debt. Please, how may I be of assistance today?
I am investigating the whereabouts of Matriarch Ja'ula. What can you tell me?
Well, she's been a topic of spirited debate here for some time now. Her recent actions at Konos and Kuvat have placed the Empire into a state of civil war, after all. As to her whereabouts, Starfleet is doing all it can to find her and bring her to justice. But she is quite elusive, as one would expect from the leader of House Mokai. I am afraid I have no idea where she might be.
And unofficially?
If it were anyone else, I'd say no comment. Starfleet intelligence believes that Ja'ula is operating from this system. She has more allies than you think, even in these chambers. We suspect several ranking officials in the Klingon delegation are sympathetic to her cause. Unofficially, of course.
Thank you for your time, Ambassador.
She is here. I'm sure of it. We just need to keep digging. I believe it's time to escalate things. Let's go straight to the top, to the chairman himself. He's a crafty old schemer. If anyone knows, it'll be him.
Very well. Let's see what the chairman has to say.
Wide smiles, all of them. Their knives must be sharp indeed.
I like this emblem. These are pretty cool. So the floor is very shiny.
Greetings, gentle beings. Until now, I have only known you by reputation. I am pleased to finally meet you both face to face. I've received word from Kronos regarding your mission here. How can I help?
Recent intel suggests Ja'ula is operating on Kittimer. Here.
That would be unsettling if it were true. My security staff takes great care in their vetting procedures. If Matriarch Ja'ula has spies in the ranks, they'd know about it. I would know about it. Sadly, I think you're chasing your tail this round.
That remains to be seen, sir.
What's this? I think you need to see.
Well, well. Or he can run off. First things first, though, I kind of want to get a good look at this flag here. It's like a maybe chrome or silver with white and black. Oh, right. Don't you want Martok?
I think you need to see this. It just came through on all channels.
Let's see it. Wait, is that?
There was a time when I believed my brother's cry of "Remain Klingon" was unnecessary. That no true Klingon would need such a reminder. But now I know the truth of it. Then and now. There are those who have forgotten what it means to be Klingon. The tyrant, Jempak, seeks prosperity for his house alone, and tosses scraps to those he deems loyal. He has forgotten what it means to be Klingon. It is a lesson I am happy to teach him. In battle! Join me, and you can do the same. Join me, and together we can show Jempak what it means to be warriors. What it means to have honor. What it means to be Klingon!
Impressive speech. This is the break we needed. That signal didn't come from space. She's planet-side. Somewhere. So much for the chairman's vetting procedures, eh?
If it's a local signal, we can trace it.
We must act quickly. Start the trace in here. See what we can find.
Right, let's go.
The signal is getting stronger. This is a localized signal relay unit. Clever. We're getting warmer, but we're not there yet. It looks like the signal's coming from within the Chamber of Alliance.
Let's get moving.
The signal is getting stronger. The signal is getting stronger.
Isn't it like over here somewhere? Yep.
Another relay unit. Typical Mokai deception. Let's see that. If I'm reading this right, the signal is coming from the Gallery of Honor.
Acknowledged. Let's move out.
The signal is getting stronger. The signal is getting stronger.
Most human operas are timid, but I do enjoy the one with the clown.
The one with the clown? What? Did we have an opera with a clown?
The signal is getting weaker.
Of course it is.
You need to actually move to get a new signal.
Wow.
Interesting.
Most human operas.
This relay unit is getting a signal
I
from
do
below
enjoy the
us,
one with the
in the
clown.
underchambers. There's an access stairway that goes down there nearby. It's behind one of the doors in the arrival courtyard.
Let's get to it.
Here. This door should take us downstairs.
Watch your step, I just planted a mine.
The last time I was down here, I'd had too much to drink and thought I was on my way to the transporter room.
I take it you found something else instead.
Let's just say it's easy to get lost down here, and leave it at that.
Fine. Fine with me, General.
Know this. There are plenty of dark places down here where Jaula and her forces could be hiding. Keep your weapon ready. If there's one thing Mokai love, it's a good ambush.
Understood. Ready weapons.
Martok, why are you here?
We're here for the matriarch. Where is she?
You're making a huge mistake. Martok, you of all people should know that Jimpak is unworthy to rule. You carry the blade of Kalis. You led warriors against the Herc. Why do you follow such a dishonorable Bichnuk?
Kalis he is not, but Jempak has preserved the Empire through many a conflict. I may not like him, but I respect him.
He has preserved the Empire by making us the lackeys of the Federation. When the Herc returned, he hid behind his throne. That is not the way of a true Klingon. You should fight at Juula's side, instead of begging for scraps at Jimpak's table, like a toothless old targ.
That's enough. Juula, where can we find her?
Do you take me for a Factory? I will not betray the matriarch to the likes of you, Doctor!
Fine. General, I think Klingon prisoners should be held on your ship. Have this one beamed to the brig.
Stubborn, fool, unloyal. We're going to have to keep looking. Let's start with that door over there. Looks like the only unlocked one in here.
Very well. Let's start with that.
I truly love the architecture here. Whoever made it has a great eye for the, I want to say, warrior mystique here. Oh, yes, the warrior mystique.
What's a purple people dropper?
A most delicious beverage. It's a mixture of Romulan ale and blood wine. You can tell if it has been mixed correctly by the shade of purple it becomes. I've yet to find a human who can drink a properly made one and keep standing.
Kind of want to hear that again.
What's a purple people dropper?
That sounds like a computer instead of an actual voice actor.
A most delicious.
What's a purple people dropper?
Oh god, it sounds like it really does sound like a computer generated voice.
This place. The food is terrible. The liquor is a joke. And everyone wants to argue about something. Yes, the last part is a delight, but the rest? Inconceivable.
I must admit that there is some wisdom in what Juula said today. The fact that Martok still breathes tells me Jempak became Chancellor through dishonorable means. I will listen to what she has to say. Where does she want to meet?
The chairman's aide is a close confidant of Juula's. Talk to him, and he will make the arrangements. Get ready for Mokai paranoia. You'll be blindfolded, unarmed. They even carry you so you can't count your steps. I did hear someone using a door passcode at one point, but that's to be expected.
You'd be paranoid too if half the Empire was looking to send you to Stovacor the hard way. I will speak to Cassetta's aide then. Try not to catch any bugs down there in the dark, old friend.
Sounds like we need to get our hands on that passcode. That Karuk we beamed to my brig probably knows it, but we don't have time to get it out of him.
Any ideas?
That band of Mokai we dealt with aren't likely to be the only rebels down here. Let's keep looking around. I wager we find more, and when we do, we'll just have to be very persuasive.
Understood. Let's get to it then.
Old Casseneta is one of Lady Jaula's puppets. I'm sure of it.
They sent Martok and some war hero here. Someone's going to choose their fate soon.
Do not let them pass. We must protect Ja'ula.
Such loyalty.
I have nothing to say to you. If you're going to kill me, let me die a warrior's death. In Ja'ula's name.
Why does she deserve such loyalty from you?
When Bavat brought dishonor to the house, everyone within it suffered. We were shunned, cast out, abandoned. Like her brother before her, Ja'ula is giving the dishonored a chance for redemption. I will fight and die for her if it brings back honor to my house.
I remember the last episode where you go back in time, fight past Bavat, and then kill our present time Bavat to save Royal Paris. I kind of miss those episodes.
You are a prisoner now, but you need not be a prisoner without honor. We require the security passcode. If you give it to us now, I will protect you from Gempok's wrath.
I do not wish to spend my days in the depths of Rurapente. If you swear to protect me, I will tell you where you can get the code.
You have my word.
And mine. Once we have what we need, you will be released from the Rotaran's brig.
Very well. There is a Mokai officer stationed closer to Ja'ula's sanctum. One of Ja'ula's best. He has what you seek. One last thing. Warrior to warrior. Do not destroy Ja'ula. You must know her cause is just. Give her a chance to prove it.
We shall see. Another prisoner for transport, General.
There's more to Ja'ula than I believe. She clearly inspires loyalty in her own forces, and has convinced many others to forsake their own house and follow hers. I'm picking up life signs. They aren't far from here. That's probably where the Mokai officer is hiding.
Right. Move out.
We must defend the inner sanctum!
Well, at least we know we're on the right path.
Ian's taking a nap again. Get back up.
Listen closely, Mokai. I am running out of time and patience, which puts you in an unpleasant situation. I require the security passcode, and you are going to give it to me. As they used to say in the old days, choose your pain.
Poor General Martok, fatigued by the weight of his villain. Go scream at the window. I have nothing for you but insults and scorn.
Arrogant and unwise.
That hole in your face is making noise, Totsa. It is irritating. If I could get my hands on you, I'd silence it forever.
Do you have the code or not?
I do, but I'd sooner dwell in Grethel than give it up to Baktag like you. And you, Martok, lackey of Jimpok. How toothless you are, serving that piece of worship. You should have stayed in Gog's prison if you wanted a life of dishonor. It would have been
Savor for you, old man.
I'd advise you to stop taunting the General while you're able.
You're wasting your breath. He's chosen his pain, and I'm going to deliver it to him.
Last chance. I'd talk if I were you.
You're bluffing. There is no honor in beating a captured prisoner.
There's no honor in being a captured prisoner. Are you ready for eternity in Grethor?
You're serious? I can see it in your eyes. You're both willing to dishonor yourselves to get what Jempak wants. Kia!
Passcode. Now.
Very well. I'll give you what you want.
576. Wise choice. General, beam this one directly to the brig.
That console must be nearby. Search the surrounding area.
Your bloodthirst has caused enough trouble. Had we won.
My bloodthirst is what keeps us alive. We are Klingons, not spineless Ga. Or have you forgotten?
Consider your next words to me very carefully, Akka, for they may be your last.
I hope we're not interrupting anything important.
Of course, it's you. It's always you, isn't it? And now you dragged Martok into your little crusade. Tell me, do you ever grow tired of failure?
I could ask you the same question.
Impudent Starfleet cur, so superior. The pride of your bright, shining Federation. Puh! Lorel should have ground you all to dust when she had the chance.
Surrender, or fight, if you have the spine for it.
You are on the wrong side of history here.
This is someone who fired on defenseless civilians.
Assuming I am weak.
Foolish woman! I have nothing to do. It's time! Kill them all! Experience me.
Hui Cha! Filthy Mark Hui! You will pay for this!
Klingons of this time are pathetic! You would have died quickly in my time, old man.
You've learned that this is your time, barbarian.
That filthy, lying Tuck-Hack! Sent him torn and bleeding to the deepest depths of Grethor! He may have swayed some of my crew in his words, but not all. Not yet. I need to leave this place and secure my ship!
You seem to be forgetting that you're our prisoner.
We don't have time for your games, fool! If I don't secure my ship, and quickly, Akka will.
And you've already seen what he will do with the mycelium weapon. Yes, it was he who gave the order to fire on Kuvat, not I!
It was I that allowed the Alliance to know the location of this fully armed and operational battle station. What do you mean?
My lady, the battle goes poorly. We must withdraw.
Let's leave them something to deal with while we do. Gunner, target the shipyard and fire the weapon!
Belay that order. Target the city as we discussed.
Yes, cousin.
Gunner, what have you done? I ordered you to target the shipyard!
Dishonorable Baktak!
That city! The civilians!
There were no civilians on Kuvat, my lady. There were only Klingons. And all Klingons are warriors. You would be wise to remember that. Now every warrior in the Empire will know the price of standing against you.
And what price will we pay for this, Akar? And will we pay it here, or in Grethel?
If we are victorious, it would be a small price to...
Enough! Get us out of here! Maximum warp! Now!
This Akar, he's a schemer. We need to make sure he doesn't get control of that glorious relic Ja'ula calls a ship before it's too late. Let's get out of here. We'll figure out what to do with the matriarch later.
Right. Let's get moving.
What? More Mokai tricks. Contact your ship. See if they can beam us out of here.
Right. Benito to Catalina. We have Ja'ula. Beam us up. We can't get a lock on you, Admiral. Something is causing interference. Add another Mokai trick to the list.
It's a shielding system with a rapidly alternating phase pattern. The only people who know how to bypass it are Akar, my transporter chief, and me. If you want to beam out of here, you're going to need my help. Release me, and you shall have it.
That's not going to happen.
Perhaps I can be of assistance?
Detba.
My lady, I am glad I was able to find you. The situation has grown worse.
My lady, have you joined forces with Ja'ula, too?
Why wouldn't I? She is the matriarch of House Mokai. And until her return, I was the last of House Mokai. She is my liege. We can discuss my lineage later. The enemy is moving and does not care about such things.
Agreed. What's going on?
Jimpok has brought a fleet above Khitomer, and Akar has transferred the mycelial weapon from the Lucara to Jimpok's flagship.
We need to get out of here now.
Agreed. You, a Detpa. You managed to get in here. Surely you know how to get out.
I managed to get in here before Akar activated the shield. I'm just as trapped in here as you are, Martok. I do believe the matriarch has offered you a viable solution to your little dilemma, however. If I were you, I'd take her up on it.
Looks like we have a problem. She's our prisoner.
Listen, I could have shot you and Martok in your foolish heads while you were trying to open that door. You'd be dead, and you're a prisoner, and I would be on our way to safety. We're beyond that now, yes? We now share common goals. Let her go, and help us put an end to Akar. After that, if you want to duel to the death or some such nonsense, we will be happy to oblige you.
Very well. For now, we have the same goals.
Come with me. This building has many secrets. Let's get out of here, shall we?
You never told me about a back door.
You didn't ask. Be thankful I thought of it, A Mokai artisan designed these tunnels. Their secrets are ours alone. Hold! I want to be sure the other side is clear.
Looking at the map, I would say...
We're good. Let's go.
Oh. I guess it is clear.
How did you get past our car security?
I've forgotten more about security than Akar will ever learn, my lady.
You never fail to impress. Quiet! Jabok's forces are ahead.
Well, that guy disappeared.
Jabok wants them all dead! No exceptions!
This is a slaughter. Jabok has come back. He's no better than a Fakiri.
Why am I here alone? Ow. Oh, it's because it... Oh, okay. So the door's locked up. So my people are on the other side of the doors. That's not helpful.
My warriors, they are outnumbered.
Not for long.
Even his own men aren't spared. Jabok won't get away with this.
Leave no witnesses. Well, the Jem'Hadar are dead. Where's the Vorta at? Wonder if the ambassador survived.
When people learn what happened here, they'll have no allies.
No, Ambassador Sugihara. So how did a whole bunch more Klingons get all the way over here?
What is the old saying? The enemy of my enemy.
We're far from friends, Drula. Let's leave it as allies for now.
A fitting term. Very well. Let's get to it. Wait. Transporters. Gempak and Akar are sending reinforcements.
Ready weapons.
Gempak sent Gerard. Loyal, but expendable.
Oh, I remember Gerard. Sort of.
Stand down, or I will hit you, old man!
Captain Gerard, I see your habit of choosing poor allies continues. You're better than this, Gerard. Don't dishonor yourself.
You guessed me to dishonor? Die!
He's a Duras.
So be it. Die well, Gerard.
Of course he's gonna choose dishonor. So I'm gonna pick that up.
What's the meaning of this?
Gempak sent down some trash. We're disposing of it.
Chairman?
What is going on? Outward comms have been jammed. Klingon forces are beaming down and attacking civilians. Matriarch, you said something like this wouldn't happen. I should have never agreed to shelter you here.
Should have known. Your security was far too lax after all.
Save your petty judgment for someone who cares. Gempak has been a problematic leader for some time now. I thought Jeula could remove him from power with a minimum of bloodshed. Clearly, I thought wrong.
Now he's being judgmental.
Enough! We need to deal with this before it escalates beyond our control, if it hasn't already. Gempak is up to something here, and he doesn't want any witnesses.
That's not good.
Ha! Aren't you the master of understatement? Chairman, give the evacuation order and then head to the transporter room. We will get you out of here in one piece if we can.
We'll do what we can for the wounded.
This is no way to die. Yeah. Get moving. Go. Run!
Run. Go. Get to the transporter.
That writ will kill every witness to these crimes. Dead warriors tell no tales.
Then we must save anyone we can.
Probably should have saved them first.
Send your officers ahead. Don't risk their lives.
Watch out for Elachi!
This way.
Keep moving, or you're dead!
Look there! It's Sujihara!
To think I joined the diplomatic...
We need to get
Oh, hold on.
Matriarch.
Yeah.
To think...
Oh. Read what you said said later. Oh god, I hate how long this takes. Come on.
You need to keep moving.
Enemy targets on center.
I want to, but I'm slowed. So give me a minute.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shields losing power. Psychic damage detected.
Nine out of 15. Good God. Hopefully I didn't end up missing anyone.
Enemy targets on center.
They're almost there. Keep moving.
Leading by example.
Cha! The transporters have been scrambled by Jampok's forces. I can get them working again, but I need some time. I would rather not beam into a bulkhead or get duplicated.
Work fast, Commander. That wave is still coming.
More Elachi are coming. Defend a dead pup.
So, the ambassador. To think, I joined the diplomatic corps to avoid combat. So much for that idea. Need to get moving. The mycelial wave approaches, and you know what it can do. There'll be time for this later. Right now, we need to focus on staying alive. Matriarch Ula, I don't suppose you'd consider a return to the negotiation table. Consider it the request of a man who met his death with honor. And of course I denied him that. He'll live. Also, the music that was playing was from the original series. Interesting choice.
What happened here? Jempark has dishonored himself and his house, and this attack will be avenged.
Yes. We need to take action, and quickly.
At last, the two of you see the truth of things. You see who the true enemy is. That enemy lies in wait for us, and he has the mycelial weapon. We must deal with him before he uses it again. Agreed?
Agreed. This has to end. Here and now.
I knew Jumbuck was a schemer, but this... Ah! I have no words.
Admiral,
His
I know
dishonor
this
is
isn't
great,
the best time,
and he aims to make it ours as well.
but the people you rescued...
Before he succeeds.
Yes. Something I should have done a long time ago.
Agreed. Let's finish him together.
But the people you rescued on the surface wanted you to have this. 50 dilithium more. Oh, thank you. And yeah, that was not the time for it.
So, you have joined forces with the Mokai barbarian, eh? You would stand against me and the Empire? So be it. I will give you all a traitor's death.
The only traitor here is you, Jimpock.
You will pay for this attack. I swear it.
So you're an English and Jumbuck. The weapon is in your hands, both.
Yes, my men will from your ship after your hands are death on
Came as fast as we could. I need a situation report. What is going on here?
The unthinkable, Captain. You need to...
Be silent. Captain Cochrane, these traitors have betrayed the Alliance. They have joined House Mokai and launched an attack on Kittimer. You can see the results. None have survived. They must pay for their crimes, Captain. Arrest them at once.
Captain, the Chancellor is lying to you. We can't explain.
Well, I find this hard to believe. I have orders from the Chancellor of the Empire. I cannot disobey. I am placing you all under arrest. Surrender, and you will be given a fair trial under Klingon law.
Where's the chairman? Doesn't he have authority in this matter as well? Cochrane, listen to me. We have proof of our innocence here.
This is madness. You have betrayed the Empire and launched a cowardly attack against innocents. Your dishonor knows no bounds. I should kill you where you stand, but I'll give you one chance to surrender.
Corrin, you know me. I did not do this.
Captain Corrin, it's clear we need to know more about what happened here. There has to be a better explanation. I'm asking you to take a step back. and hear what they have to say. This doesn't need to end in violence.
Agreed. This doesn't have to get ugly.
Enough. I refuse to listen to more Mokai lies. Captains, hear me now. You have your orders. Carry them out, or you'll be dealt with alongside the terrorists.
Very well. Red alert. Tactical. Fire to disable.
Disable them. I want to know what they're up to, and you can't interrogate a corpse.
It is unwise to leave a dangerous enemy alive.
We can always kill him once we know his plans, my dear.
Very well. We'll try and go with talk. Let's hope he doesn't get us killed.
I believe the truth will emerge. I didn't expect to let his story ever end.
Did Jimbok just say that Takuma is in Grethor? You may suffer the same fate yourself, Chancellor.
He went to warp, and he took the weapon with him!
This was unfortunate. I appreciate your restraint in the battle. Too many people have died here today. I'll do what I can to take the heat for this, but you need to lie low for a while. I don't think I can guarantee your safety under current circumstances.
Understood. Thank you, Captain.
Your friend is wise. As of now, we're all living on the edge of a knife. The day to avenge Kittimer will come, but it is not this day. Come. A dead pa knows a few tricks when it comes to keeping a low profile.
What do we do about our wounded, though? Alright, well, lead the way. I mean, I'm sure Ambassador Sugihara needs a starbase.
Strange, isn't it? Hours ago we were enemies, and now we must trust one another to survive. Our enemy is a madman with the power of an empire at his command. The path ahead will be challenging, but it is one we must follow. I hope you're ready. Consult with your crew and wait for Adet Pa's signal. We will make our next move soon.
Enemy of the Empire. Still have a ways to go. Well, for now, I'm going to take a bit of a break. I want to thank you all for watching. And I'll see you next time. Also, for those on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe. For those of you on Twitch, if you want to find my YouTube channel, here's a link. And if you want to join me on Discord, there's also another link. It'll notify you whenever I go live. If you click the bell in the welcome channel. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the future. Goodbye.